the second team in NCAA tournament history to go from the first four to the Final Four. It has been a magical run for these UCLA Bruins, and I know for a fact Jaime Jaquez wants to keep this train rolling. Jaime, first and foremost, thank you for the time. So glad to have you here for this Final Four special that we have on the Pac-12 Network. I got to ask you, has it fully sunk in that you're playing in the Final Four on Saturday?
This morning, I think it really hit me just waking up, realizing that, my dream came true of being able to play in the Final Four. So this morning, it all sort of hit me. When the final buzzer went on, I was still in shock. I was like, oh my gosh, we just won. This really happened. So it was pretty amazing.
What was the celebration like? Just take me inside that moment, because you guys have had some dramatically close wins, but what was that feeling when you were cutting down the nets and knowing you got to go to the Final Four?
Oh man, it was unreal, undescribable. Just being able to do that with my teammates and this group of guys. We've just been through so much together, and to be able to do that, cut down those nets, embrace each other with big hugs. It was just an amazing feeling.
Well, it's been amazing to watch. It feels like it was 2 months ago that you had that dramatic overtime win against Michigan State, and that was really what got this whole run started. Mm-hmm. You had a career high 27 points in that game. Have you had a chance, you and your teammates, to step back at all and kind of reflect on all of the little things that had to go right for you guys to get where you are, or has it just kind of been one thing after the next and let's go?
I would say a little bit of both. Just kind of, in the beginning, it was just all right, one game, we got to move on to the next game. One game, move on to the next game. So just win and survive has been our mentality. But I think today we kind of just enjoyed, what we've accomplished so far. And then tomorrow, just get right after it and get into the film and to practice and, our scout, because, we still got work to do.
Johnny Juzang has become one of the biggest stories from this NCAA tournament with the way that he's been playing. What have you seen from him? He scores 28 points against Michigan in the Elite Eight matchup, and he's just been on fire. What's been the thing that you've seen? He's doing it on a bad ankle. What have you seen from your teammate and the way that he's been stepping up?
Oh, it's been amazing to see him just, score the ball the way he's been shooting it. And, sometimes, you just got to give that guy the ball and, let him work. So, he's doing it on a bum ankle. And, that just shows the toughness that he has. And, it really represents our team, and the toughness that we bring every day and every night.
You mentioned the toughness, and that is something that Mick Cronin has preached since the moment he took over this program. How have you seen him instill that mindset into you guys? Because it does look like that you're reflecting the personality of your coach.
Mm-hmm. Yes, just every day in practice, we get into practice. He's on us just about working hard and our toughness. And, if guys aren't, working up to his standards, he's going to let us know. And, as a team, we bought into that idea. And, as teammates, we get on each other if they're not, working as hard as we know they can. And at the end of the day, we're just trying to bring out the best in everybody, just like our coach, because he does that every day with us.
I know it's a big moment for you guys to be playing in the Final Four, and you mentioned a dream of yours, but I know that you're not just satisfied and happy to be here. So I got to ask you about the game that you're going to be playing against a team that I think everybody thinks is unbeatable. They are unbeaten at this point in Gonzaga. You guys have already beaten a number 1 and a number 2 seed in this tournament. Is there a different sort of confidence you have, or what's the mindset going into playing a team that everybody feels like, oh, this is their year?
It's sort of nothing new. As you've seen before, no one really thought we were going to make it this far. Everyone kind of counted us out, throughout the season, and didn't think we were going to do anything like this. So, going into that game, we're just playing with a chip on our shoulder as we have been the entire year. So, this isn't nothing new. We've always been the underdogs, and we're looking forward to it.
What's the number one thing that you guys will have to do to win that game?
Play defense for sure. Play defense. Get stops so we can go out and transition into our offense, because we know they're a really great offensive team, and the only way to stop great offense is with great defense.
All right, Jaime, I appreciate your time. Last thing I got to tell you, I'm not sure if you've seen it on social media, but there's been a lot of people who are a big fan of your mustache. Have you been getting some love for it?
What was that?
Have you been getting some love for it? If people are feeling good about it?
Yeah, I've been getting some love. I've seen there's been some memes out there. Pretty funny. My mom, she wants me to shave it, but I told her, I can't shave it anymore because we're winning. And, maybe it's because of the luck of the stash. So who knows?
It's the magical March mustache. There's no
Yeah.
doubt about it. Okay, very last
Definitely.
thing. Any message for the UCLA fans who I know a lot of them would love to be there and many of them can't, but any message for the Bruins fans watching at home?
Yeah, to the Bruin fans watching at home, thank you so much for your love and support. We wish that you could be here with us enjoying this, and we wish we could be there with you guys. But we're gonna try our best to bring home this national championship, and come back and celebrate with you guys back at home.
I love it. Jaime Jaquez, thank you so much for the time. We appreciate you staying up to do this
Yeah,
with us, and
no
best of luck on
problem.
Saturday. We'll be watching.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.